Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Can you hear me? Good morning, Matthew. Good morning, Ralph. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, guys, we're trading at 55, 655, so we're getting the same issue here again. I'm gonna get us another chart. Market is in sync at 671. It's straight up. It took out that captain setup, and we have expanded above the opening range. Trading at 700. I mean, that's quite the push. How about if we do this? How about if we do... There you go. I'm sure this will make Adam happy. How about that? Future trader, how are you, buddy? I have the 50 up here. Not the 20. So good morning, Adam. Good morning, Sheila. Good morning, Marty. Good morning, Matthew. Ralph from Germany, always good morning. Safe, good morning. Future trader, good morning. Let's get the show on the road. We got a market that is in sync and running up like crazy. And it's the next target, 717. 742 is next target. Now you're clowning me? No, it's not. What do you like? as long as the chart that you're using it's a sweet spot for you. Okay, that's perfect. So let's take a quick look here at the big picture, right? So the market took out the opening range. We had an opening range from 585 all the way down to 432, and then we have the mids of the opening range that are significant, and this is it right here. So as long as 500 to 520 holds up, then we have a market that is holding to its bid, and we have higher prices. Potential higher prices 750 and 800, but they have to hold on to 600 and 650 on pullbacks. Right now, if I look at the market is out of sync. We're pulling back. If we end up breaking 41, we just did. So now the market is in sync on the short side. It's a volatile one, so just be careful. All right, here we go. Adam making some money early on. Good job. Shorts, definitely the shorts are solid. I'll switch trade on 3015. Good. Captain setup, that's even better. So, Ralph, and everybody else for that matter, you're looking at that captain setup. We're talking about the captain setup. This is the 200 NTU wrinkle. You see how significant the captain setup here. So on a swing trade basis, when you see something like this, then you know that you're getting into a major move. So boom, look at that. And here we had a captain setup short, and that happened early on. And you're getting the market selling off significantly too, from 42 all the way to 32. That's over 100 plus points. So you're getting that type of behavior. And I sent you the email. It just kind of briefly touches up on it, and that's something that we'll talk about also, me and you, as things progress. But that's just a major thing. Keep an eye on captain setups on the big Rinko bars, like 200 and 100 and 150. Those are the two ones that we look at, right? Now, if you want to come in here and look at the 100 and 200, you know, look, there you go. Like this one right here, boom. This one right here, boom. That one failed, right? So they're not going to be 100%, but when they work, and the majority of the time they work for big money, big money. So keep an eye on that one. Market is back in sync. On the short side, and it's the first 15 minutes is a wild one. We haven't even cleared 15 minutes yet. Where's Becca? Oh, okay, Becca's here. All right. I know you're making money. Oh, you're late to the party? Oh, it's okay. The party has not even started yet. Ralph, I'm sending you a direct message. Just gonna look for it. Wow, big time. Yeah, I know. Look at that. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. What? Market is in sync and short, and looking for rallies to short into this market. We have like a 6-prong captain setup long. Oh my lordy, that's just an. Let's see here. Let's see if we can figure this one out. That would be a bit of a counter trade if I take it. And it's a risky one, but if you have a 6-prong captain setup, yeah, no, they're not holding on to that level. They need to flip it one more time, back up, and I'll go up in above the whole number. Yeah, that didn't happen, so that's fine. Hey, no trade. Market is producing a captain setup long on the 100 NT Renko. So we're expecting a counter trend that could take us all the way up to 417. That's not what I want to see. We should be running up to 17. We're hitting harmony zone number 2, but I don't think we're gonna be resistance here. I gotta take one contract off. 27 points on 2 contracts. Taking one off right here and looking for 17. Jesus loving Christ. Okay, break even on the second one. That was wild. I mean, I made about 30 points. What is that? From 400 to 80. 20 points on one, took hit on the second one, and I flatted it. So we're up 480 bucks on this trade actually. But that's that's wild. That is wild. That is wild, bro. That is wild. Captain set up switch trade long, so the market is they're trying here. I mean, the market is out of sync. See that captain setup? Captain setup short. Captain setup long, switch trade, run. Captain setup long, boom. You know, so you're getting a lot of that going on here. We're gonna probably close that 392 here very, very quickly. They're rejecting harmony zone number 2. That's a switch trade for higher prices. How am I lagging? 90s? Where am I? 390. You either make big or lose big. Yeah. Okay, so Captain setup. So this area right here is all consolidation, accumulation. You got captain setup short that failed into, well, actually it worked out till it ran over. Captain setup long, switch trade, captain setup long, switch trade. They accumulated here and they're gonna run it up to the next target, which is 417. Am I lagging? I mean, it looks like I'm catching up. Like I'm not having problems. You like the new, what about the new Dr. G? Do you like? Maybe I'm starting to do something right, huh? Oh, yeah, yeah. Mark is out of sync. Testing harmony zone number 1. Well, let's see. Let's see zone number 2. I mean, well, what do they want to do here? Yeah, they're holding on to harmony zone number 2. That's a support. They're trading above zone number 1, which is also a good thing for us to see. We have a target of 417. It's slowing down a little bit. We're 1 minute away from. There you go. If it wasn't crazy before, let's go. Okay, they took out the longs on this one. Captain set up short on the 50 NT Rinko. Boom. Quick sell off. Ralph, keep notes on these things. It's a big signal, buddy. Market is in sync on the short side. Market is in sync. So that captain set up switch trade. They came and tested it again, tested it with a switch trade. Boom. So that structure right there was a solid structure. Next target is 217. Testing harmony zone number 2. I mean, excuse me, number 1. Market gets back in sync on the short side. An absolute meltdown in this market today. That captain set up, came back, ran it over, and just retested, and boom. So let's take a look at kind of the bigger picture here. I mean, obviously, that's a break. You have channel number 1, channel number 2. We're going to just draw it that way. And then the market is kind of selling off here. It hasn't even like stabilized to run back up and retest. Market, they produced a captain set up long on the 100. Well, they're violating it right now. That's crazy. Yeah, bro. I mean, this is happening in breakneck speed here. Testing harmony zone number 1. Market is out of sync. Market is stabilizing here. They're probably going to run the stops to 200, but just be careful. Here comes another switch trade. We're hitting harmony zone number 2, which is resistance, and here comes the 192, so that's a reversal. Now the pullbacks are buyable on a scalping basis only if we go above 192. Look at it, just hitting that level, and it's needed to close above 192. Damn, that's nasty. Market is back in short. I mean, they needed that 192 so bad. I mean, you literally have to kind of close your eyes, get in there. You're going to be either up 50 points or down 50 points. I mean, they're producing a whole lot of chop here. Jesus Christ. Target is 192. Very nice. Yep, yep, yep. It's Looney Tunes here. It's like more of an evaluation type of market where you trade ev- evals. Well, here goes your short, Matthew. That was it right there. That 90 against that 210. See how quickly that went away? Target is 242. So they're rebalancing. So they're coming to this section and they're rebalancing, right? So you're gonna get the two-sided market here. The only thing that's coming is more selling. Market is in sync on the long side. And target coming up, 242. Harmony zone number 2, retesting. Wow. Market is out of sync. Rejecting harmony zone number 2 for the 3rd time. A whole lot of choppiness going on here. Market is in sync on the short side. Gonna go take a short right here and watch myself getting stopped, basically. Oh, maybe not. Just push 70. Push 70. Really? Push 70, here we go. Come on, 70. You break 70, we get 60. We get 60. I'm gonna just take a small profit. I wanted more. It gave me more. Gave me 20 points, but I'm trying to go big. Yeah, look at that. It needed to break 60 and just keep on going. And the fact that it didn't puts me in a position where I need to take my stop, a profit. Market is in sync on the long side. That was a little bit. Okay, so let's go back to that structure. As channel number 1 establishing itself, we break up and we come back in. That'll be channel number 2 of this rotation. Looks like the market is trying to expand to the 300. That's the target. 267 is actually the next target, and we have targets above that. we may see harmony zone number 2. I mean, excuse me, harmony zone number 1. Target is 267. Captain set up long. Taking out the stops, going to harmony zone number 2. I am gonna take a shot there and see if I can jump into 40s and 50s. Here comes the 40s. Can I go to 50? There's a good chance I can get to 50. I mean, my stop needs to move actually, but you know, I'll I'll hold on to it and wait for 50. We should go to 50. Go 50. Blow everybody out of no. Yeah. Okay, I'll take that small profit. It's so jittery. Yeah, I mean now it's gonna go to 50, right? I just need to hold on to it. Here comes that 50. A little bit of patience would have made us good money. Okay. It's just hard to be patient with a market that just acts like that. They took out the stops and it tested harmony zone number 2, which is support. And off you go for a big move. God damn. Ooh, baby. We're up about 700 bucks so far. Let's see if we can hit a home run. How is everybody doing, by the way? You guys are okay? Why you're off? You don't like this game? Up 2 key and 2 evals. Okay, good. Price action slowing down a little bit here. Target is 317. 317. Testing harmony zone number 2 again. Market is out of sync. It's a wild one. So the market is in sync on the short side here. So that establishes channel number 2. Okay. Channel number 1, channel number 2, anything above 300, there will be a significant reversal to the middle of that move, and that target will be 412 and higher. And if this candle holds, we have a shot at resuming into channel number 1, which is below 163. So what the market does here in relation to harmony zone number 1 and 2 is going to be very significant. So right now we're testing and we're going right through harmony zone number 1 and now coming up to zone 2. Like right here, right in this spot, it's the shorts got to come in or they're toast. Hmm. God. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They're putting a captain set up long. So this is the second one. Take a look. One right here, and this is the second one. Now they're reversing it. So that's telling us that the market is solid here. So now any short pressure has to take out 240 to 220, that 20-point range. 240 to 220. That's going to be the big point for reestablishing a short bias to this market. And if they don't do that and they flip the market back up, we're going to head to the next target of 317. Now here you go. $317 is where the market is gearing itself for. Coming up, target is hit. Next target is 342. Pullbacks are buyable on a scalping basis only, considering the overall temperament of the market. And we're heading toward 342. We'll reevaluate under 280. Target is hit. Next target is 367. Pullbacks are viable on a swing trade basis, and the 300 needs to be protected. We have harmony zone number 1 and 2 supporting price structure to the upside. It's 9:50, and I'm gonna take a 5-minute break, and I'll be back. The market is a lot more orderly right now, which is really a good thing to see. Oh wow! I just came and saw the 6 prong captain set up short on the 50. That's huge. Switch trade. So you're getting a reversal here again. So I mean, you're talking about the definition of really flipping the switch on everybody. So they need to close under that 342, meaning the next candle needs to be under 50. And that's 2 switch trades in a row. Can they do a third one? You know, potentially they can, but the probability is really low. But we'll see. I'm gonna be more inclined to go short. Nice, nice, nice. In sync, out of sync, in sync, out of sync. They're just going back and forth. But that resistance is an important one to see. So you see this um, Ralph, if you're still watching. You have 2 typical types. Just let me know that you're actually listening. But either way, I mean, this is something that's great to talk about anyway. A 4 candle captain setup, then this is 6 candle captain setup. Those are a lot stronger because the market retesting 2 more times that level and capping the price from the upward movement, and then a break under that is a big move. So if you see a four prong captain setup that's good, seeing a 6 prong captain setup short that's even better. Then what you'll notice is this retest is really kind of solid retest. That helps out a lot. So you do another retest and close under 300, then we got something going. To the short side all the way down to 242. They got to protect it. You go anything over 330, then that's problematic. I'm gonna give it a shot and need to see a push quick below 300 or I'm out. Here it comes. Come on, baby, break 90. Don't hold here. I'm gonna have to go break even anyway. So I mean, I'm gonna go break even and see if I can get something big. I got 20 points already built in, and a flush under 80 will get me something solid. Here we go. I'm out. Call me chicken. Still a good trade. It's just that pause. Chicken. That's funny. See, in that spot around a whole number, you need to see momentum. Like, we need to see that interest to really push the price lower, and that's what I was hoping to see. When it paused, I was like, okay, let me take my money. A trade copier? Okay. Let us know, man, how that works out. Well, if you're doing that, work on some automated system too. I have 3 of them working right here. So I mean, that's a good thing to see the market still reasserting itself here on the short side. So now you're gonna get a 280 break. If we get 280 break, then you're gonna see a flush and interest. If they don't, then they're gonna just be tossing people around between harmony zone number 1 and 2, and then that is just gonna be so noisy. But we saw the 6-point captain setup. We saw the retest, a second retest with a lower high. This one needed to kind of flush and go. And if it's not doing it, then they're gonna just toss it around here for a little bit. So I'm not gonna be interested in getting back in. I'm gonna be interested in watching it. If they break, that's another captain setup short. That's good. That is good. That's good. You're gonna flush it. They're gonna flush it. Watch it. Boom. In the next few seconds here. Well, flushed it to 75. You need better than that. Yeah, you don't want to see that. Okay. Captain setup. You don't want to see something over that 10. They're just tossing people around here. They need to reassert themselves again. So the market went from extreme momentum to a lot of consolidation patterns. Yeah. market is out of sync. Testing harmony zone number 2. That would be a captain setup short on the 200 NT wrinkle. We just established that one. So now our bias should be short, and we have the distribution of 6-prong captain setup. Another attempt at it, and that failed. I mean, meaning confirmed. So we have a target of 242. Then we have bigger targets that could take us to 200, 150 against a stop of 345, and we're looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity in this. So always the question is, what are they doing with the stops? Are they selling them, or they're buying them and holding them? Right here, they're trying to. They ran some of the stops, and they're just automatically started to short into them. Good. See that? That's all short behavior. Next target, 217. The target after that, under 200, then 150. And the stop is 93 for this rotation lower. Target is hit. Next target is 192. Interesting. Interesting behavior right here. Testing harmony zone number 1 and 2, but the fact that they trapped these people right here, that could lead to a pushback to 92. So they need to come back. Here we go. That's another rejection. Okay. You gotta go to 60. If they go to 60, I may play. If they go to 92, I'm not. Yeah, so that kind of puts me on a hold from trying to go short. Yep. It's interesting what they're doing here. It's very tricky. That move right here should have kind of continued to 40s. Now the shorts can come in there and break it down to 216, and that would be a captain setup switch trade. But a whole lot of back and forth where the market runs up one candle, comes back. So we had a captain setup short here, produced big. Captain setup short here, they're having resistance. They break 17, then that structure will be a captain setup short with a switch trade and a higher probability of getting to 150. Right now we're waiting and pending and watching if the market runs over 300 and come to retest. I don't want to go long because I don't want to go long into a captain setup short. I don't want to go short either here because the market just gave me a one candle reversal. You know, so I'm in a holding pattern waiting to see what they want to do with it. So a bit of rejection against, look, this, and right here. That's three rejections in the same spot. How did we do, Matthew? Matthew's gone. It was a little bit rough on him. He's trying to short into it at the bottom of that move. Oh, wow. That's big deal. That's a big deal. Let them roll this bad boy up. All right. Now we're going to be serious about getting short, but we need to short in a rally and we need a structure. So like I don't want to get short here. I want to see if we can go to harmony zone number one and make a high and a lower high into a push lower. I mean, I see what they're doing here. I mean, that's I mean, they're good for them if that's what they want to do here. They want to get short. I mean, that puts me in a scalping mode if I go short here because I have a stop above 60. Yeah, the market is going to put a captain setup. So they just put a captain setup long with a big wick. So the market is going to go to 70, 80. So just watch out. You know, we need to see them push up and then fail. And here it comes. Here comes the push. Okay, that's good to see. I mean, that's a rejection. Not interested at these levels. Not interested. They need to clear this whole structure. I mean, now that's a good thing, but you know, you're dealing with a target of 217. Yeah, see that now that's the failure. We're so they hit harmony zone number one, which is we wanted them to do that and reject it, and they came in with a lower high. I just didn't like the fact that you know I'm gonna go short into a captain setup long. Um, you know, like it's something like that right here. You know, and I'm coming in very close to it and in the middle of it and trying to get short. There's better spots, even if it worked out. Continuation trade to 192. Next target. Target is 192 coming up. Nice, nice. You see that, Ralph? Oh, Ralph is not here. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Uh, Adam, I kind of hate to admit it to you, right? Not to you, really, but I kind of hate to admit it. You were right about putting a bigger candle up here. I hate. Yes, you're right. Yes, sir, you are right. Yeah, well, I mean, the 30-50 is just. I mean, yeah, I think the idea is to go for a bigger because it filters out some of the noise and it just gives you an overall structure. Then you could go in and look at a smaller because literally, okay, so what is my average stop is 20 points, right? 10, 20. So that's just the length of one of these. See that again. If you then you'll be on the same page. Place the trade to the high or the low of the previous candle. High. Oh, so basically at the establishment of a switch trade. Yeah. Well, see this, Adam? That is me developing an automated system. It's work in progress. One of the logic is a run up and a one candle reversal, and I can do where the market will make a switch trade like this right there. It's a work in progress. So basically that would be a short at that 150. And then you're capitalizing on that short at that level here, a short right here, a short right there, a short right here, then you're screwed. But not really, because you need not more than, I can make it to where it's not more than 2 candle pullback. Like, okay, so you had 20 and then it does this, it disqualifies it. But if you go from a long candle, 2 candles down, 1 candle up, 1 candle down, you go short right there automatically, and off you go, off you go, off you go. So it'll only take thank you, Jay. You're only taking fresh ones, not something that is stale and has moved significantly. Well, Trump is talking, and I think there's something going on here. So a condition would be only if the 200 and the 100 are in sync, right? Then you have a fresh switch trade based on the market being up, then a minimum of 2 candles down, 1 candle up, 1 candle down, and then you go short at the bottom of that candle. The stop is the top of it, and you're looking for multiples of that. That will be the kind of the system logic for an auto system. So, but only if the 200 and the 100 are in sync. Then you could play around and see, okay, if one of them is short and the other one is not, does it work for more money or less money? Which trailer does it work better on? Because when it reverses, like, okay, so this is switch trade, it reverses, that's a significant amount, that's 20 points, you know, that you're giving away. So you're gonna have to kind of play around with what is a good trailer. So one, 2, 3, and a switch trade. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a switch trade. You're still making money here, but it's not as well. That's a big one. You probably pass on. 1, 2, and 1. You're getting in here and go short. That is disqualified. You're just playing the captain setup. Uh, that one is will play. That one is too far. That's a short. That's definitely a short for money. Actually, Marty plays with this a lot, right? That's your baby, pretty much. Okay, so we'll look at. Okay, so while we're talking, the system automatically took those trades. It's not staying in the trade too long, but yeah, look at that. Holy crap, I missed all that money on that one. So I'm still working on the logic, but it is successful with about 80% so far, 80% accuracy. 80 to 88% accuracy on this one. And it only activates when the market is in complete harmony. And then it takes it and it trails it closely. So if the market pauses, it takes you out, but it just have such a good uh, completion rate. Once I got something that I can sink my money in, I will definitely share with you guys those automated systems. And I'll probably develop that switch trade system while we're at it. Damn. I, Trump must have said something, huh? Yeah, they're about to flip the switch on everybody here. So they hit that. Captain came in, tested, boom, and this is another rotation when they when and if they close it lower. 166. That's close. Well, that's the switch trade. So look at this switch trade, right? Because that would have been an entry. And because, you know, market running up, came back down, 1, 2, 3. Anything over 5, I'm not interested. Actually, anything over 3, I'm not interested. Um, Here comes closed. So now the market is in sync. So you have a high, a lower high, a lower high of a market that is in sync on the short side. Oh shit. So the automated system took another trade while we're doing talking from 78 down to whatever that is. $64, 14 points. Clean one too. Developing an automated system. Yeah, I'm getting sick and tired of executing. Executing yourself is so old school. And we're gonna do both. But I mean it's a work in progress, my friend. So it's not ready for prime time yet. But the dream is I want to be on a yacht and let the automated system work for me. So I found out that the key to a lot of these automated systems is precision and consistency. You have to be very, very precise on the actual execution. And another thing that I'm noticing that you could have bad trading system. Like when I say bad, it's not truly bad. It's like your location is wrong. But if you have good probability of 3 to 1, you will literally be like 35%, efficient. Uh, Almost 7 out of 10 trades are losers, but you're losing 10 points on that, and when you make money, you make 3 times as much. That literally will be a profitable system. Well, now the question is, do you I mean, is that an automated and you put money in it and you leave it alone, or you, like, what's going on here? Because if you're saying I have a 30 win rate with a 10x, that is just turn it on and forget it. Well, that's the problem right there. Manual entry. So you become selective. It needs to be automated. And you turn it on and you walk away. Right? Tape Profit Trader does not let you do that. What do you mean? Oh, like, yeah, I mean, if it, let the idea work, the whole, yeah, well, I mean, I mean, I think Adam's saying is like that specific, that specific funded company does not allow you to do automated systems. Really? Let's screw them then. What you know, such a, be honest with you, such bullshit. Like, why should they? Why should that be something that they object to? Like, hey, you cannot have an automated system. Why? Why? Because it's efficient. You want people to just lose money and trade manually. I mean, like, why are you saying you cannot let people trade with an automated system? Well, I mean, I just explained it. That's why. All right, I'm trying to go short here if they let me, but I think I may have missed it. Okay, well, here comes. I need a push below 80. Oh, they're not. Yep, they're gonna stop me. I'm gonna take a small stop on that one. They shouldn't have broken the 200. Very small. What is that? 99, 94, 4 points. Yeah, I'll take that. LY, what's LY? Yeah, I mean, I know, I understand, David, but it really kind of defeats the purpose of an automated system if you manually have to trade it, because sometimes the market just moving fast, and then you miss trades because of that. An automated system would actually capture it. Perfect example is today. I mean, the automated system was just catching trades left, right, and center, and making money off of them. If I were just sitting there waiting for the signal to show up, then I'm gonna go in there and manually try to trade it. I'll be missing, I'll be missing all the profitable ones, and manually executing all the ones that loses you money. So that's not really truly a fix. You just gotta go with a company that does not. I mean, Apex does not. It allows you to, for example, Apex allows you to do automated systems. So I'll stick with that for now. Who else? I gotta look it up. I gotta see which company allows you and which one doesn't. Because ultimately, what I want to do is just and run a lot of these funded accounts on automated systems on most accounts, and then have few accounts that I'm just manually trading. Well, I'm so glad I got out of that trade for 4 point stop. So the minute the market just kind of did that, flipped over and came back in, I was like, yeah, I gotta get out. No, no, well, I mean, on autopilot sounds easy, but it's hard to do. I mean, you're gonna be as good as the ideas that you have, Adam. So if you're looking at the results of an automated system, and I think what gets people off is if it goes through big drawdown periods, then you try to retweak it. Market shifts, market changes, sometimes that throws you off too. I think a combination of ma- you know automated systems and manual trading, not the same signals though, is a good approach. And I know what you mean, Adam. I know exactly what you mean. All right, let's just think about this market here. What are they doing? So they needed to have a continuation pattern. They flipped the market up on everybody. All right, guys. It's 11 o'clock on a Friday. Not a bad day today. We feel like we connected with the market. It was wild and crazy, but we managed a nice little win. So we'll see you guys bright and early Monday morning. Because have a good one. How did we all end up? Becca, did you catch anything in this market? Oh, you got some legacy accounts? Excellent, excellent. I like them, to be honest with you. I like them a lot better than the other ones. Load up. I mean, they have a 90% going on right now, so load the boat. Hey, Becca, I sent you a message. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. We have a target of 317, by the way. All right. Six prong captain set up short on this market. So their market is capping up right here. So that's going to be a pivot point for price action. I don't know what I'm doing still here, but I keep saying I'm leaving, but that's a big deal right there. All right, guys. So that's it for me. I'm out of here, and we'll see you bright and early tomorrow. Excuse me, Monday.